part of what Good Shepherd's trying to do in Guatemala is establish relationship over a long period of time so that behavior can change through sustainable efforts instead of just going in, building a home and being done, or building a chicken coop and being done. So there are kids that are there that when they're in second grade or third grade, they stop going to education. That's probably the majority. If they're female, they're treated as property, so they don't go to school at all after that age. So we have an opportunity for just $100 a year to send kids to school. So we're sponsoring 20 kids, but we really want 20 people here or through the company to keep in touch with those kids, communicating with them, trying to help them understand maybe some basic things that we understand, and for our kids to understand that there's life outside of maybe their bubble. So I can't force people to want to do it, but I'm happy to put the kid in your name and let you guys put it on your fridge and make sure that your kids can understand giving, because that's kind of our mission. Our mission is to impact people and change lives eternally. So the last thing I wanted to do was let you guys know a little bit about the Guatemala trip. Heather went, and I went, and Mackenzie went. So Mackenzie's going to talk a little bit about what she thought before the trip, what she thought during the trip, and what she now thinks after the trip. So, Mackenzie?
Thank you. And I thought I wasn't going to be able to do anything. But as we got there and realized that everybody's help was important, and when we got there, there was just a concrete slab. I have to share with my sister, and our room is probably the size of the house. This house was maybe a little bit bigger, but the family that we were building it for they were really sweet. They were there every day while we were building the house, and we got it done. I didn't think we were going to get it done in a full week, but we did. And at the end of the week, the mom was she was so happy. There was 4 teenagers that went, and we all dedicated the house to her. And we made these little wooden signs that had scripture verses on them for her. So we hung them up in her house, and she was very grateful for it. They loved blonde hair.
So Mackenzie can get a date if she ever can't get one in the United States.
If I can't get one in the United States, I'll just fly to Guatemala because they love blonde hair and blue eyes. But the third day we had the most kids, and me and Dad switched. So he did recreation with soccer, and I did snacks. And I thought, okay, snacks is easy. Just have them sit down, we can give them snacks. They were all coming towards me and had this big crowd of children all around me, trying to get the cookies and everything out of my hand, getting the Fruit Loops everywhere, because they don't have that kind of stuff. So every single Fruit Loop they ate, every single thing that they got, they consumed it because they didn't know when they were going to get their next meal. And for us, it's like, I'm hungry, I'm going to go to the pantry and get popcorn and pizza because that's what I want and that's what I can have. But they don't have those types of resources there that they can just say, I want pizza, and go get pizza. For us, it's a normal thing. And so once we came back from the trip, I realized the whole week that I was there, I didn't use electronics. I was very off connected. Not that I have many electronics, but still just watching TV. I know that I don't have to watch TV because it's not a necessity in life. We realize that we don't need everything that we have. We can use our time more wisely in doing other things for God and for His people than just doing the things that pleases us and being more comfortable with ourselves. We don't have to. We can go out of our comfort zone, not to where it's in the dangers, but enough to be outside of your comfort zone to make changes in other people's lives. Because even though I didn't know Spanish when I went to Guatemala, I know 0 Spanish. I know no hablo español and hola. That's the only thing that I know. And so I really thought that I wasn't going to be very connected to the kids, but even just looking and playing and doing things with them, it was really fun. And I'm ready to go back next year.
I think a bad day in America, and I've been low, and I grew up poor, is a really good day, in the majority of the world. So we just want to share those things with you guys. We don't want to take up any more of your time.